Hello, I'm Andy. And yes, a star is born on the 3rd of November. And that's you, the star. You're the star because born on the 3rd of this November, you are a born leader. And you have the energy of tycoons and big people who are well known. Many film stars and many actors, actresses, and many people who are producers in the movie industry have this kind of born on the 3rd of November. And their energies are unlimited. The scope of what they do is global, and you should fit into that bracket. So, why aren't you? Because you have not been exposed to allowing your soul to be activated. That's what I do for you when I have a 90-minute session with you one day, which will cost you just USD $50. But let's go back to you and your personality, which is very much powerful in itself. And yes, you come across very strong and very serious. And you're a great big organizer of things, whether it's events, whether it's businesses, whether anything. But you also have a character well known to be very strict and to be very quick tempered, but also to be very charitable at the same time. What you want is to get results with the people you work for or the people you work with. That's your goal. And you will always take on a big load of responsibility, which you are never afraid of. You can be very compatible with people who think your own way, but you will have no compatibility if people don't think big your own way, because you have that compatibility to grow and you will need the help to grow. You will have a string of managers, you'll have a string of people backing you because that's your mentality. Realizing that unless you get a great team backing you, all your big plans may start, but they may not finish very well. And that can be a problem. So you must think of compatibility in any kind of business. Don't be a lone ranger thinking you can do everything yourself. Always increase the tolerance for people and increase the teamwork with people. And then your big plans can happen. Otherwise, these big plans can start, but more than halfway they cannot go. In romance and marriage, you will come out very strong as well. Many will call you a tyrant, but your intentions are good. So why don't you give space to people you love, like your children and your spouse? Why don't you give space so that they may be from independent horoscopes, so that you don't come across as wanting to control them forever? Otherwise, they will fear you. Yes, they will love you, but they will not want to do business or join hands with you later on because they'll know that you are a difficult person who likes to take command of things too quickly. So, in any area of business or job or family, always give people space and they will be thankful and they will want to be along with you the journey through life. You have many talents, as I said. You could be very lucky in the timber industry, for example, and in the building industry, big, big plans like that. And you could be very well doing in the motor car or engine related businesses. Oh, yes, you'll have the yearn to have these big cars and powerful cars. For you, anything powerful is game. And so you'll be one who will be owning such powerful vehicles and you will deal in them. You may have even a motor engine shop. And in that motor engine shop, you'll soup up this ways that the cars should go. Because it's people like you who get these big ideas and want to go that way. I'm going to give you some positive ages. These positive ages are, for example, to show you the good milestones in your life. There are many of them. We call them cycles. You have good cycles with good planets, you have bad cycles with bad planets. You have half good, half bad cycles with good planets and bad planets together. All this can happen. So, these positive ages, as an example, when do you get lucky? Well, you start getting lucky already at the age of 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and even 90 years old. This kind of powerful ways of doing things will give you all that powerful energy. As you approach these ages, you will see things mounting up. And as you enter the ages, the rewards will be tremendous for you. I'm going to give you as an example some negative ages, a cycle of negative ages, where you have to be extremely careful of overdoing, of overstepping the boundaries of safety, of sticking your neck out too much. So an example would be already at the age of 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 78, 87, or 96 years old. These ages are loaded with problems. As you approach these ages, you will realize how the marriage can be broken, partnerships can be broken of job or business, and how poverty can suddenly stare you in the face, and how loneliness will just give you that feeling to end it all, and how illnesses can approach you as well. These are only two examples. Our horoscope will have many cycles. Some are mini cycles, some are medium cycles, some are huge long cycles. So it's all a question of what day you are born, in which month you're born, in which year you're born. But that's not enough. The most important thing is your palms. Your palms belong to the energy of your soul. Who do you think is changing these signs, bringing in new signs, erasing the old ones? New lines stronger, old lines weaker, all that's happening all the time. A palmist will be able to watch all this and tell you when the troubles can be very bad or repaired, when the good times will come and you'll enjoy the freedom of success all over the world. All that is over there. And that's what I will show you, I will do for you. And so, this soul, you have one, I have one, everybody has one. Without a soul, it's believed we couldn't be alive anyway. So, how do you activate the soul? Your most horoscopes is activated automatically at the ages of 50s or 60s or 70s, always too late in our lives. How do we get it earlier? There's a way how to accelerate the energies so that even if you're a teenager visiting me for a 90-minute session, I will show you how to activate the energies so that luck will come with you or for you very, very quickly early in your life. The earlier, the better. All these lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. Now, to go back to you on the 3rd of November, your health areas. You will tend to put on a lot of weight very easily, and especially in your old age, these old weight, overweight problems will be there. So always remember, while you love your food and your drinks, and you love the good, rich life, you also have to work out or find ways how to reduce this excessive weight which turns to cholesterol. And that's how your heart is going to have problems one day. You will also have difficulties if you're a lady listening to me, to your gynecology areas, to your ovaries and the womb. If you're a man listening to me, then the prostate gland. And also the problems of diabetes will be seen for people born 3rd of November. So cut down on your sugar intake and do a blood test regularly every year. Otherwise, you'll find suddenly that the levels of diabetes and overdose of sugar in your blood will increase. There are many things that I can tell you during this 90-minute session about your health. Everything from A to Z, what might affect you, including allergies. But what I will need then is your full date of birth. Today, all I know is 3rd of November. If I have the date and the time of birth as well, and most of all, if I read your palms, then it will be a fascinating reading. But whatever it is, born on this 3rd of November, you have the chance to go into politics, and you will be a very fiery politician, and to be sitting very high in the politics of your country, be a minister and be a person who is serving in the parliament. You could easily be that because you have that kind of gumption in you to take control in a big, big way. And you'll be a very good one because born on the 3rd of November are people who are very upright and supportive of rules and regulations. And they're also people who plan things big for their country. So, what a fantastic horoscope you have. Now it's all a matter of reading your palms and knowing your full date of birth. And from there, we will go on to see your next 9 years. I like to do a reading for every 9 years. That's one cycle. Why not more? People say, I'll pay you more. Do it for me for 18 years, two cycles. And I tell them I can't because the palms will change. And you might rattle on about your date of birth and time of birth for 18 years, but the palm will talk to you every 9 years only. That's how it works. So you cannot read it too far because of that. Well, to come back to you, if you see me for this 90-minute session, there will be every chance to figure out how your 9 years are going to affect you. How is that happening? Firstly, through your ages of the next 9 years and the calendar years of the next 9 years. I will match them, the age to the calendar year, and then the calendar year to the age. And from there, we will see how the continuity or the lack of continuity will be seen. When the breakdown or when the wonderful good result will be of building it up. So we'll do all that. There's a lot to go into that. So I hope that one day you born on the 3rd of November will visit me for a session. And that session will tell you exactly how fast you can grow or how slow you can grow or how you can slip backwards very fast because you grew too fast and at the wrong time, at the wrong age and at the wrong calendar year. It's crucial to know all this. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's have a 90-minute session so that you can know your next 9 years. It's critical for everybody to know it. And remember, it just cost you USD $50. That's all. And with that investment, you'll have all this wonderful power to even activate the soul, the third eye, and the aura as early as possible. In the meantime, I wish you a good life because you are going to be one of those people who is going to make good changes in the world. Thank you. Goodbye.